This morning in Legal Logic, we are talking microchips in employees. Yeah, you heard right. A company in Wisconsin is about to become the first company in the U.S. to install these devices, but it's already being used in a couple of countries over in Europe. So here to break down what it means in terms of privacy is attorney Brian Kuna. Good morning.
Good morning, Michaela.
Welcome back.
How are you? Thank you.
I can't believe I'm even saying this. Microchipping your own employees.
Right.
Can you give us a little more information of what this is all about?
There's a company in Wisconsin, which is the first company in the United States. It's called 3 Square Technology. And they have, and then 50 of their employees, they are going to chip, which is a small microchip that is inserted between the forefinger and the thumb in the space in that area, which will allow the company to monitor their presence, open doors, access vending machines, and they say that this is the future.
This seems extremely odd, almost out of like a sci-fi film or something where now they're chipping everyone and tracking everyone. Right. You know, safety's one thing. Let's put that aside.
Right.
In terms of privacy, is this legal?
It's legal if it's voluntary. Okay. The company in Wisconsin, it's a voluntary, they volunteer to have these chips inserted. It's not mandatory. In fact, there's some legislation in Carson City, Nevada that was introduced literally a couple of weeks ago that is asked in which they are saying we will not allow involuntary chipping. You can't be chipped involuntarily by your employer.
Yeah.
There's a company in Sweden, the first company that ever did it, called Epicenter, and they have over 200 employees that have now been chipped. The practical problems from a privacy and ethical perspective, as you just mentioned, are who's going to get this information?
Yeah.
Are they going to know what time you get to work, when your bathroom breaks are? What are you going to do when you leave that company if you have a chip inserted in your arm? It reminds me of that James Bond movie, you know, with Daniel Craig when they stuck the chip in his arm. I don't know if anybody saw that movie, or the 12 Monkeys where the chip was in his tooth.
Yeah.
So there's tremendous ethical and privacy problems with chipping employees.
You're right, and it's a matter of, is this going to go beyond the workplace? And if it does, then I would assume then there's the problem.
Well, the proponents are saying, look, there's no GPS in the current ones in Wisconsin, so you can't follow the employees. They can open the doors to the business. They can buy food with their chip with a wave of the hand. I mean, basically wave of the hand.
Ooh, but that's actually kind of fun.
You wave your hand, and your garage door opens.
Right.
You wave your hand, and you get on the turnpike, and the gate opens.
You kind of feel like a magician.
Yeah, you're a magician, right? But the proponents are saying, look, we can control these chips, but I don't think it's going to happen. But it's, you know, what they say is you won't have to remember your PIN numbers. You won't need your credit card anymore.
Oh, wow.
It operates just like a credit card. You know the chip in your credit card? It's the same thing. You won't need your credit card. You can make airline reservations. You can use your passport. I mean, but the problem is that if someone hacks you, there's a tremendous amount of data that can be stored on that chip, and that's the practical and ethical and privacy concerns that people have about this.
It's scary stuff. We'll have to see if it catches on beyond Wisconsin.
Well, one good thing, you won't have to remember your PIN numbers or your passwords anymore.
There are so many passwords. Yeah, it gets difficult enough. Brian,
your pins and passwords will be in your thumb.
Thank you so much. I'll give you a handshake this way, virtual handshake, right? Now, it does everything. If you'd like more legal advice from Brian, head on over to Roadshow.com and click on the Legal Logic channel.